Hello viewers, and especially anyone tuning in because they realize they need to upgrade their internet because of homeschool. So at our house we realized day one into Virtual Academy that our internet coverage in the house with the Wi-Fi was definitely not adequate. We needed to be able to support streaming of 4 devices all at once, plus adults also working from home, and our coverage throughout our house just wasn't good enough. So I jumped on Amazon, did a little reviewing, and I decided a mesh Wi-Fi system was the way to go. So I ordered a TP-Link Mesh Wi-Fi system. This is the unboxing video, and I'll also be going through the setup and my impressions of the unit. Okay, here's the unit. It is a TP-Link Deco is the model. It's got 3 units inside of it to be spread out throughout your house. It's considered a mesh Wi-Fi system, so the 3 different towers talk to each other and they relay the signals. It greatly expands your coverage throughout your home. This particular model claims to cover up to a 5,500 square foot house. It says it's ideal for 3 to 5 bedrooms, and it's compatible with Alexa as well. I notice here on the box it has a 2-year warranty, so that's awfully nice when it comes to electronics. Alright, pretty simple packaging. Inside the box is 3 towers. See, 3. Alright, 3 towers look like this. They're about as tall as my hand, I suppose. They're kind of artistic looking on the top. It's something that you might want to have, not intentionally have displayed, but if it has to be visible somewhere, that's not unsightly. On the bottom it's got room for the power cord because they do need to be plugged into the wall. And then it has Ethernet cords in it as well for plugging your internet into it to broadcast your signal. And I believe you can put the internet out through it as well, like to kind of daisy chain to a device. So the ideal setup is you're going to plug one of these in near your modem, and then the other 2 are going to go somewhere else in your home. I believe the app kind of walks you through your ideal locations where you want to put these things, and we're going to move on to the app and the setup of these and the reviews of internet speed compared to our existing as the video goes on. So we will continue in a moment. Alright, so first we're going to take some speed tests in various parts of our house before we install the new system so we can have a baseline test on our existing router. I'm going to use the Xfinity speed test on their website, so we're going to go ahead and hit start test. We're in the far corner of our house, as far away as we can get from the router, and by necessity our existing router is in the basement. As you can see, the speed is quite low and this far off in the house. Only 10.2 megabytes per second. Way too low. Alright, we're going to go take another test somewhere else. We're going to do one more baseline test. This is plugged in directly to the existing router on a computer. Alright, 89.7, that's fast. That's very good internet connection. Hopefully we have as good or better results with the new mesh Wi-Fi system. Alright, now we're only about 5 feet away from our existing router, and we're going to run the speed test again. Alright, 22 megabytes per second. Not great, but that's about as good as it gets being 5 feet away from the router. We're going to next start the installation of the new router, the mesh router, and see how that works out. Alright, now that we've done the testing of our baseline testing, we're going to go ahead and start the installation of the mesh Wi-Fi system. So the very first step they tell you in the book is to download the app. I downloaded the app. When you download the app, it prompts you to put in an email address and a password and create an account. I'm not going to show you that step because I don't want to give away my email address and my password. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and hit let's begin, and we're going to do this together. You're going to follow us. This is my first time, never done it. Hopefully it goes well. Deco would like to use Bluetooth. I'm going to say okay. And pick out which tower you have. We have the S4 model. I'm going to select that. Here's what you'll need: the tower, power adapter, and an Ethernet cord. Go ahead and hit next. Alright, power off your modem. Power off your modem and remove the backup battery if it has one. Disconnect your old router from the modem before moving on. Next. I'm going to go do that. Alright, the next step is plug in your devices. Connect your modem's LAN port to either Ethernet port on the Deco and power them both on. So I went ahead and did that. Plugged in to the number 1 port, plugged in the power cord, and I plugged in to the modem, turned both things on, and I've got a light up here. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. Check your modem. Wait for about 2 minutes for your modem to start up. When the modem is ready, the internet LED on your modem will usually light up and become stable. I'm going to go ahead and look behind the computer and see if it's stable. Alright, the internet light on my modem was stable. I'm going to go ahead and hit internet LED is stable. Power on Deco and wait until the LED pulses blue. Solid yellow, Deco is starting up, please wait. Pulsing blue, Deco is ready for setup. Deco's LED is pulsing blue. I'm going to hit the button. Connect to the Deco's Wi-Fi. Find the Deco which is connected to your modem or Ethernet outlet. Then connect your phone or tablet to the Deco's Wi-Fi using the default SSID Deco XXXX printed on the product label. Okay, we went into our Wi-Fi settings. I found the Deco 7828, which is the name of this one. I'm going to go ahead and click that and wait for it to connect. Alright, I got a check mark that's connected. So we're going to bump back to the app. I'm going to click on I have connected. And it currently says looking for Deco, found it. Where have you placed this Deco? I will say office. Connection type is a dynamic IP, that's correct. Hit next. You have your choice if you want to select a MAC address. I'm just going to keep the default one. Let's create your Wi-Fi network. So now we need to pick out a network name and a password. I'm not going to show you my network name or password, so I'll see you after I hit next. Okay, it connected and it says my network is now ready to use. Your Deco network is now up. Your Deco is ready to use. Please connect all devices to the Deco network for better connections. So my choices are add another Deco or done. As I previously discussed, this is a 3 hub connection, so I need to go install 2 more of these elsewhere in the house. I'm going to go somewhere else and hit add another Deco. Then we're going to do our testing again and see how we come out. Alright, I installed the other 2 towers elsewhere in the house and they connected to the phone with no problem. This was by far the easiest Wi-Fi setup I've ever done with any router ever. So now we're going to go ahead and start the testing to see how the improvements, if any. We're going to start with the computer first, connected directly to one of the towers. Okay, wow, we actually picked up speed by taking out the old router and putting in the new mesh Wi-Fi system. Picked up speed. This is connected directly with the cable to the new mesh Wi-Fi system to my modem. So now we're going to test Wi-Fi. We're going to go back to the original spots where we tested the Wi-Fi and see how the speed is in those spots. Alright, we're back to one of our original locations. I'm going to go ahead and hit start test, and we're going to check what the Wi-Fi speed is doing. It's up huge, significantly from what it was before. This is vast improvement over what we were originally at. 116.5, that is blazing internet speed compared to what we were at before. Okay, we're back to our original location. It was our trouble spot in the house. We're going to try the test one more time and see how it goes. Wow. (104.7). We went up from, I believe it was in the 20s to 104.7. That's an astronomical speed difference. The coverage is so much better throughout the house. I am going to go out and test in the driveway and in the garage and see how far it reaches out there, but I'm confident it's going to be excellent out there as well. By far, I endorse this product. I would highly recommend it. It increased our speeds tenfold, and it was incredibly easy and intuitive to install. The other big plus that I haven't gotten into yet is there's some really extensive parental controls for blocking websites, monitoring traffic. You can shut off kids' devices, say it's bedtime, and you can cancel their Wi-Fi. So there's a lot you can do with that too. This is coming from a previous Netgear router. Blows it away. That thing is going up on eBay, and we are sticking with our Deco from here on out. Thanks for watching.